At this time, we'll call the June 16, 2023 meeting of Wilson County Planning Commission to order.
We're going to.
Anyone wishing to be testimony before this board today, you would please stand and raise your right hand. Hereby first testimony I give to you the whole truth, may I do. Thank you. We need to approve the minutes from the May 19th meeting. We are on motion.
Second.
Motion, Mr. Renfro, second by Mr. Wood to approve. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Tom, we'll start the old business.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, with your permission, I'd like to make you aware of two letters of withdrawal we have received. One of them is the old business. We had a rezoning request for property that was applied for by Mike Wright, Lowe's Design, on behalf of Dealers Auto Auction, LLC, to try to rezone property from agricultural to C2 PUD on Prairie Road, and references Wilson County map 137, parcel 35.01. That applicant has formally requested to be withdrawn from the agenda. So that's a their own board, if you want to vote on it. They're just, that has to be withdrawn from the agenda. Second,
Got a referral, Tom?
that's a withdrawal. They've withdrawn.
Just out.
Yeah. And then secondly, I have another withdrawal from a subdivision plat that was on the agenda, and I believe had been deferred.
That's
Montgomery
Estates.
Yeah, Montgomery Estates.
It's withdrawn.
That gentleman has formally withdrawn his request as well.
Thank you. I guess we'll be ready to move into new business.
Okay. The first item on the agenda is an application that's been made by Kirk McKeithen requesting to rezone property from R1 rural residential to neighborhood C1 commercial. The property is located at 8924 Stewart Street Pike, and it contains approximately a little over a half acre, 0.53 acres. This further references County Map 116 parcel 108.01. Commissioner Tommy Jones district. The county land use plan provides direction to allow low intensity commercial development within 400 feet of any major intersection where average daily traffic counts approach 10,000 cars a day on primary roadway and approach 3,000 cars a day on nearby intersecting roads. This provision of the land use plan has been informally referred to as a busy corner provision and outlines the ability to provide for neighborhood scale goods and services. Particular request, however, is not within 400 feet of the nearest significant intersection, being the Lake Crossroads at Prairie and Stewart Street Pike. However, the county growth plan has sought to preserve the downtown feel in the portions of Lakeville that are right there along what I kind of refer to as Lakeville Lane, even though it's Stewart Street Pike. The old part of downtown Lakeville, if you will, incorporated by encouraging reuse and new development into light intensity commercial uses that serve the community with eateries, office space, and retail facilities, as well as public and private civic uses such as churches, fire halls, schools, banks, private clubs, and benevolent organizations and parks. The Planning Commission and County Commission have also set a precedent in the Lake Crossroads area to allow low intensity commercial uses such as those listed above. Many of the surrounding parcels have been zoned commercial to accommodate low intensity commercial development, and some have been rezoned to more intense commercial zone districts. The applicant is hoping to achieve C1 neighborhood commercial to allow a design studio to remain on the property without a zoning violation being present. The office would be a permitted use in the C1 district, and the C1 district is defined and classified as a low intensity commercial development district within our zoning ordinance. With the above being stated, staff can recommend approval of this request in its current format, given the precedent that's been set, and additionally given the land use direction for trying to preserve and encourage light uses there centered around the Maple Main Street area, Stewart Street Pike, as you approach the intersections of, this is Maple Road and Prairie Road and Stewart Street Pike. Should the County Planning Commission or County Commission ultimately decide to approve this request for rezoning, staff will point out that most recent commercial rezonings in close proximity to this parcel have been to assign a single neighborhood commercial zone that accommodates light density neighborhood scale development. Staff also pointed out that the site plan will be required at the time the property proposed for any commercial expansion will be comply with all commercial requirements, including permitting, managing, landscaping, building material, and public sewer provisions that would otherwise apply to commercial property, unless variance is granted by the zoning for any specifically listed site plan commercial criteria. Staff has made copies of the rezoning request available to EMA, and has been given no feedback. The proposed rezoning falls within the label FEMA Station's 5-mile ISO response zone for fire emergency service. I should back up. I do think Daniel did have one comment on this, that it would need to meet certain fire codes inside if it's any use other than residential. This is an old residential house that's been remodeled for commercial use. I may let Daniel speak to that. The county engineer has requested that the applicant, planning commission, and other interested parties in further development be made aware that further development of the property may require a simple site study or survey finished floor elevation to keep any building safe from flooding. Other stormwater requirements would also apply. As an additional point of information, the rezoning does appear to be in close or immediate proximity to a Century Farm, being the Brenham and Millway Farm at 2605 Scripps Ferry Pike, based on information provided in the county planning.
Okay, thank you, sir. Do we have anyone here today wish to speak on this case? Okay.
If you wish to speak,
Hopefully, let's just say yes, but just,
you might.
If you would, please step to the front and state your name for the record.
Hi, I'm Kurt McKeithen, I'm the owner of the house at 8924 Stewart's Ferry. And we've been working there now, I guess, about 3 years or so, and we've definitely love the house. In fact, I don't know if you'll know the story, but about 7 years we moved to the Mount Juliet area. And the first day we bought our house in Shelley Acres, we drove down the road, and for some reason that day there was a lot of traffic in downtown Bladenville. I don't know why, but we were right outside the house and stopped traffic. And I remember turning and looking at the house going, wouldn't this be amazing one day to own a house like that? And it was 3 or 4 years later that we had the opportunity. And I do love that house a lot. And we've been developing and growing our business out of that house. And I wish I knew from the beginning what we were supposed to follow and the requirements and stuff, and I would have done. We deal with a lot of historical homes in Franklin, downtown Franklin. We deal with a lot of committees and stuff in the strip of downtown. 2 years ago, we won the Historical Preservation Award for East Nashville. And so we're used to doing things by the book. This is one that we just didn't know. So we do apologize for that, but we love the house and love to keep staying there and working there when we're doing this.
Certainly done a great job. Reinventing that house, so it's a great impact. Sure, it's an asset. Looks great. Okay, thank you. Anyone else wish to speak on this case today? You want to speak on it, then? You follow anyone else?
Good morning, Daniel Callen, Fire Marshal with Wilson County. About the only thing we had with this specific property was where it's switching over from a residential use to a business use, and they require exit sign, fire extinguishers, et cetera, without cracking the code book open. But it shouldn't be anything significant going from residential to business use. It's just an occupancy change. That's what it would be called in the
And
fire code.
y'all provide him with a list of
We
things.
think
Gotcha.
Should it get rezoned by recommendation here and certainly by the county commission, we'll try to make sure that you keep makes contact with Daniel, so that they can go over anything he needs to see. The use is predominantly there, so.
Right. Anyone else wish to speak on this case today? Do we have any questions from our board?
Two fundamental questions, Mr. Chairman. Neighborhood commercial, I pulled up the list, Tom,
Yes.
and on it is something I'm not sure of. And because of the proximity to the 100-year Century Farm, and there's a school right next door. Convenience, commercial convenience.
Yes, it
What
would
does that
allow-
mean, and can you help me understand?
It would allow convenience market. I don't anticipate that's what you're going to see on this property, given the amount of investment they put into restoring the house. But at some point,
Well, if the home is
45,
sells, then
50,
it's
45,
eligible.
50 years down the road, something like that, you could see someone raise the house and put it in convenience mode. Yes, sir.
Tom, it's a lot actually big enough to even think about. It's
It's a half acre, so it would be tight. And the other disincentive for a convenience market is because it is in such close proximity to schools and churches. Getting through the beer board, at least as currently formatted with their regulations for sale of alcohol, which most convenience markets would prefer to be able to do, would be, I don't think they would be committed to.
That would be my concern, and that's the reason I'm going. Okay, sir. Any other questions?
Any other questions from our board? We have a motion.
Move to approve.
Second. We have a motion from Mr. Thompson, second by Mr. Jewell to approve. All those in favor vote aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion will carry, and I assume this will go to the county commission in July, Tom?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Jewell.
Thank you.
You ready for the next item?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the next item on the agenda is the site plan for Calvary Baptist Church consisting of one lot on that 1702 Sparta Pike, reference is map 91, parcel 6.02. With technical correction, staff can recommend approval. This site plan is largely involves an addition to the back of the building. On Sparta Pike. And I think that's the first area. Okay, we're having, okay. I thought it was really important, that's my bad. But anyway, there's an addition going on the back, having the back of the church building. And that's one of what this is about.
Mr. Moore?
Yes, sir. Jerry Warren with Warren Code Civil Engineering. We're representing, actually, we work with the contractor and that Calvary Baptist. What the proposed, as Tom said, was an addition of about 2,500 square feet on the back. We're looking for some additional Sunday school space. And we have no issue complying with the city comments, or county comments on that, the other planning commission. And Daniel has also made some comments as far as what might be needed for fire protection. We have passed those on to the contractor, and I think he's been in touch with fire marshal. So the intent is, whatever those requirements are, then the church will try to meet those requirements. If that takes any questions, that y'all might have.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Do we have anyone else wishing to speak on this case today?
Now that it's up, Jerry, you might help me with the addition right here.
Yes, sir.
Right in that general vicinity, this is Sparta Pike.
There's a small, kind of down below your green dot, Tom, there's a little parking area right there.
Yeah.
And it would kind of go in that, fill it in the gap there between the parking area and the little brown roof there, I think is it was formerly a classroom that they had, it was like a modular building. That had been removed, so this would just kind of serve to take the place of that modular.
So this will be attached to the main building.
That is the intent of this application.
Any other questions from our board?
Any setback requirements?
I'm sorry, go ahead, sir.
Any setback requirements, or are you going to be well within
Should be well
the,
within
no
that.
variances required?
Not that I'm aware of.
Just
We have a
Subject staff.
motion to approve, approves the staff recommendation, second by Mr. Ash. All those in favor vote aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries. Thank you, sir. Number 2 has been withdrawn, and we'll be ready for preliminary at Saddle Ridge Place subdivision on Lemoore Road.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, this is a preliminary plat renewal. After reviewing the vesting rights laws with the county attorney, staff can recommend approval under state vesting rights provisions. This is a renewal of a plat that, under our local subdivision regulations, expired, but they still have tax vesting rights if it's them up to 15 years, because they did a multi-phase phase development, they would have roughly 15 years of tenure, or however you would call it, if they could make use of the existing standards in one place where they got additional approval.
How long has that been in the works?
This has been about 7 or 8 years in, so. We can recommend approval.
We have anyone here wishing to speak up? Yes, sir.
Tom Clemens, I'm the civil engineer for the project, and we're ready to proceed with the development of the rest of the project. And we've had the plans approved, submitted to Tom's office, and when this issue came up, so just kind of waiting to reapprove. Any questions?
So I've been working with stormwater for the past several months on grading plan for future.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Anyone else wishing to speak on this case today? Do we have any questions from our board? Do we have a motion?
Second.
Motion from Mr. Ash, second by Mr. Renfro to approve. All those in favor vote aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries.
Okay, the next items are plats for affirmation, an amendment to one lot, references map 35, H, Group A, parcel 11, and also references lot 38 in the reserve at Orange Springs at 1203 Van Portland Drive. The next item is a soils amendment to Barton Cove subdivision consisting of lot 10 on Barton Shore Court and references map 35A, River City, parcel 10. The next item is a re-subdivision of the Stewart's Ferry Farms, lot 7, address 12,306 Stewart's Ferry Pike, references map 115, parcel 54, and a re-subdivision of John Salyer property, tracts 1 and 2, and 7 and 8, and address is 300 Liberty Chapel Road, and references map 49, parcel 6.17. All those,
Where is Liberty Chapel Road, Tom?
yes, I think that's Bender's Ferry. At first, I was thinking way down in the far end of the county.
Liberty Chapel, I thought it was.
That's Liberty.
Just pulling my information, that's all.
Do we have anyone here wishing to speak on any of these cases? Do we have any questions from our board?
Yes, we do one.
Yes.
In honor of Mr. Jewell down here. Soils amendment. About the only thing that troubles me, what are we talking about there, Tom? Just give me kind of umbrella overview.
My staff is the one that reviewed this, and I believe it's to move the soils area so that they've got additional building areas.
So it's not a depletion of or lack of, just moving it. Okay.
Yes, they're moving the soils area so that they can build what they want to build without having to go and try to.
So there's adequate soils for
Yes.
etc. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I move we approve.
We have a motion to approve by Mr. Renfro. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Winters. All those in favor vote aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion will carry.
Chair, that's all I have on the agenda.
Do you have anything?
I have something. Oh, Mike does have something.
Yeah.
Mike, on me to suspend the rules?
No, I thought about that some more, I just did. When y'all look at it or something. It does. But we're gonna get to it pretty quick since this day's over. Y'all got sued. I think I sent you a copy. I'd like to dress it up for you, but bottom line is you got sued as a planning commission. Not individuals, so don't let anybody go and transfer the farm to the children or anything like that. It's not necessary. But, I turned this over to our insurance carrier. I'm talking about the LGI homes, Hawthorne Valley. Okay, so I turned this over to our, insurance carrier and they declined to provide a defense. Didn't surprise me because all they're asking for is injunctive relief. They're not asking for any money damages. But in the process, I found out that the county now has a rider on our insurance policy that we can employ an attorney to assist on cases like this. up to $50,000 a year. So I have defended these in the past, and will certainly defend this one, and will be involved in this one, whatever happens. But I would like to hire somebody to assist. 2 heads are better than one. And if the insurance company's gonna pay for it, it's not gonna cost y'all anything, not gonna cost the county anything, cost me. So I would like to do that. I've spoken to the attorney that I want to hire. He represents us on a lot of accident cases. Sheriff Ash knows him, some of you may have been involved with him over the years. His name is Jeff Thompson, as an officer. And he has told me that he'd be glad to do that, and I need y'all, if you want to do that, to vote to do that. If not, you're stuck in the
Mike, do we, go ahead. No, go ahead. Do we have any defense on
Well, there's always a fence,
Yeah.
you know.
Reasonable.
This is gonna be a tough case. And she's taking it down, so that's really all I want to say. But,
Okay.
yeah, that's right, and they're getting my good side, the back side. So, you know, it's gotta be defended, and we'll defend it strenuously.
Mike,
Mhm.
I know it's hard to tell about cost, 50,000, that should not require all of that.
It shouldn't, and I thought about that, John, because if something else comes
Yeah.
along during the course of the year contract. I wasn't aware of this provision, and frankly, I don't understand why I'm discovering instead of saying, well, I do know too. You have the right on probably cost you a little extra. So,
What would happen?
that's all I didn't endorse.
What would happen in a what-if situation? If we got into a deal where it exceeded those amounts, how would the cost of lawing a case be handled? Would that be a special allocation from the court?
I'd have to go to the county
And
commission and ask for that. And, you know, we'll monitor that if we got to that point.
Yeah.
We'll certainly talk about that before we get there. You shouldn't take that.
Yeah.
That type of money over.
So that
But
rider,
it is, I need to get on the other side, but y'all can go down
that rider, Mike, is on there, so that rider's on there on behalf of all the lawsuits the county's involved.
It is,
So you hadn't used that rider on the other.
no. And most of the time period is always a claim for damages, whether it's real or just thrown in there. This one doesn't have it. I'll tell you who filed it. Y'all remember he was here, Jeff Reed from Murfreesboro. I remember he came up to Teresa as soon as the meeting was over and ordered the transcript. And then Byron Gill is the local attorney with him, so they got two. So both are good lawyers.
Make a motion, Mr. Chairman. Attorney use the rider on that defendant's commission. Second.
Motion, from Mr. Ash, and second by Mr. Renfro. All those in favor? Say aye.
Okay, with you, Tom?
You're not named as a defendant this morning.
He makes social media notes, so.
Yeah, he does. No, this is Wilson County acting by and through its regional planning commission. That's the reason I'm asking y'all for the commission.
So I'll bring you mine.
Not the county commission.
And I second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries.
Thank you, and taking it from the factory, get down at 10:25 days, no lawsuits coming out of this.
Well, no,
Yes. We hadn't had one like this forever.
if we could, Mr. Renfro, have something he wants to bring to us, please.
I'd like to tell you guys that His Honor the Mayor has been missing you guys very much, and he's coming back in July. So I won't be sitting with you guys for a while, and I wanted to thank each of you, the staff, attorneys, Tom, your staff. I really enjoyed serving with you, and it's been a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So
We enjoy it.
I really enjoyed it, and I apologize for all the questions. So,
No,
like I
that's
say,
Well, lunch is on you today, right?
yeah, well, I've got a party.
We're adjourned.